Hey there, Pickle Peeps, and welcome to day 35 of the 100K sprint. Wow, my brain is literally spinning today. Like, it's been a crazy day, and this video is gonna be a little bit different, so let's get going. First off, numbers. We got emails, 1, SMS, 0, sales, 0. Which is a bit of a bummer, because today we launched, well, last night after the video posted, we launched the $10 Tuesday, and I haven't had any biters yet, and that could just be I picked a bad product. I don't know. I have one more video to go up about it, and it'll be very interesting to see what that video does. So I'll talk about that in a second. First off, I've been in training all day. When's the last time you guys did like a full-on training day, like all day? Well, I've been in meetings all day, but like from noon until we just finished half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago, on training on something called Charisma Styles. It's with McCall Jones, who is a freaking awesome human being, like you guys, totally. And it was hard. So Charisma Styles is about like making sure that you are putting forth the right things that show the real you for your attractive character. So like, and especially coming into when you're on camera. So they're like, supposed to be the training on how to be the most you that you can be while on camera, while talking to people, all that kind of stuff. And it was hard. Like, really hard. She comes down to like the best you is you. And it's funny because like you see people who talk about being on video all the time. And what do they tell you? What have I told people to do to get better at being on video? Just make videos. Like, just make videos, right? That's all you gotta do, and it'll be good, right? Well, McCall comes in and says that's bullshit. Which, like, I always love it when someone says that's bullshit on a fluffy thing, because I like more data, I like more hard numbers, I like processes to follow, which is something that I learned about myself today. And like, oh, there's a reason that I like processes to follow. Huh. Today had a lot of moments in it. So McCall comes down to like the best you is you, but because of all the voices in our head, because of all societal expectations, because of everything that you go through growing up, developing your personality, people tell you all the time that you're too much of something, too little of something, or you see other people and you're like, hell no, I do not want to be like that person. And all of those things right there, like, influence how you portray yourself. And that can come off as either authentic or not authentic. And it's very, very interesting. So, I'll preface this, no affiliate at all. If you want to check out the quiz to see what your styles are and how you land, it's charisma.style. I'll link that below. If I don't, someone remind me. Totally free quiz to take. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little confusing taking the quiz, but it's fun too. So you guys know this is a lot more toned down, especially because it's only 7 in the evening, than my usual videos. Like usually I'm like, hey, what's up, Pickle Peeps, and all that stuff. And I have trained myself into that kind of persona. It's not that that's not me at all, because it's totally, anyone who's met me in real life knows like I'm a very, very, very excitable person. But for what comes in on camera and what the test said that my charisma style, they're saying that that's a too much face. So that's I'm trying to emulate. First I was trying to emulate Renee Christine because she was like the person on YouTube that I followed. And then it came into like Russell Brunson had all of these attractive character traits that I loved. And it picked up on stuff that I learned at the Renaissance Fair, and I was able to build out this character. I say it all the time that I'm a showman. I have to be. In my jewelry business, I have to be a showman. But finding out today that that may not be true. So I'm trying something a little bit new today. And that is that, so the personality type that would be more of a Russell, I don't know about Renee, is a excite, there we go. There's 6 personality types, 6 entertainment styles, 3 compassion styles, 3 authority styles. Like, that's a lot to learn, even in one day. But that would be like an excite. And that's like the, woohoo, this is amazing, this thing is so awesome that happened, which is how I usually am on camera. I'm very good at that personality type. But this said, Melissa, you should tone it down. you should go back to, and this is something like, oh my God, I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys for a second. Like, I have purposefully toned down this part of myself because my family hates it. My sister hates it. And I can totally be an elitist bitch. Totally. It happens. My sister blamed me at college. She's like, oh, you hung out with the cow and you came back and all of a sudden you're a jerk. I'm like, oh, well, sorry. So I like tried to tone that down. It's like, okay, so we can shift just being more excitable and less elitist and judgy and all that stuff. It's not judgy. I'm a high D and move forward. And, hey, so, anyway, so all that stuff. So like I try to hide, or not hide, but like muffle what I consider to be the bitchy parts of myself. And turns out that bitchy could in fact be flipped on its head and be treated as a playfulness, as a bit more banter, a bit more sarcasm, a bit more like, huh. And now we'll see how this works. You guys let me know, like, how are you enjoying this video? Is there any difference at all? I don't know. Besides that I'm awake, like shooting it, but taking a modeling switch from, okay, I'm gonna like shelve the parts of Russell Brunson that I try to emulate and pick up and infuse into myself. And so it says that I'm a charm personality type. And that one is more like Ryan Reynolds. It's like, this is not someone I ever emulated to be like. Like, huh? Because I'm going to earn like all the haters right here and say, I'm not a big Ryan Reynolds fan. Like, I love the character Deadpool. I loved the movie Free Guy. I'm sorry I don't know a whole ton of, I can't think of the top of my head, a whole bunch of his work. But in a lot of stuff, Ryan Reynolds annoys me. Like, he takes it 2 steps too far, past entertaining to just like, shut up. I agree with the people who want to put duct tape over your mouth, like, stop. Which maybe people want to do that to me. I don't know. Comment below. Is that something that you want? Has that thought ever crossed your head? Like, well, shut up. Like, we're getting the duct tape here. I don't know. But it's very interesting on that. So, one of the cool things she said in the training back in the beginning is like, a lot of people, when they get their results from the test, their immediate response is, I'm not like that. That's not me. No way. And that's reactions to these two faces, to these things you've been told in the past about like the, you're too much, or you're not enough, or you don't like that kind of, like, I don't really like Ryan Reynolds. Like, that was literally, it's like that, I don't like Ryan Reynolds? What? No, I don't want to be like Ryan Reynolds. Like, seriously? That guy's a bit of a douche. I know he's not in reality. I know he's I think he's supposed to be a really nice guy. I don't know. I don't pay attention to celebrities. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be trying this out. It's kind of like trying on a new outfit, or like you hang out clothes and you try on something new. Be like, how do I make this personality type work? Because I tell you, we had to run like 5 videos today that we shot. I think 5 or 6 videos, maybe more. I think I did 4 or 5. And the first one was like how you regular are as your baseline. I'm like, oh, my usual woo, and I'm doing stuff for the jewelry business. And then later on, she had to shoot, like, after we learned a personality, she had to shoot another one. And it's like, I don't get it. There's a lot of resistance. I couldn't figure it out. So I did that. So I shot again, and it's just like, I couldn't get it. And then she had us come in, and after going through the personality types like a little bit deeper, and giving us assessments and like showcasing people who are in their styles or not in their styles. Ooh, coughing. And, but like, showcasing that. So I came back in and I was like, okay. If I was like Ryan Reynolds cross with Black Widow, like, how would I act? Like, this is kind of the cool, smooth, like, Ren Fair kind of personality without the Jack Sparrow. Like, Ren Fair without the Jack Sparrow. I could do that. I'm not quite, like, I have to practice up on quips and one-liners to drop, because these aren't planned. These videos aren't really, I have an outline, but they're not planned. And oftentimes I ignore my outline, but anyway. So it's like stepping into new clothes. You're not sure how they fit. You're not sure how they look in the mirror. You're not sure, it's like, are people going to compliment me on this? Like, is it going to work? Are people going to say, like, you look like a cow? So, I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know if I'm pulling it off or not, if this is very different or not, but I'm curious. So, whew, that was a lot. I will be posting, so I have this video going up, and I want you guys to tell me. And by the end of the day, I was able to get video recorded about my $10 Tuesday that is more in like this, a bit more snarky, a bit more like I talked about the historical side of stuff and like whatnot, instead of like the ass is awesome and being badass. Like, it's different. And I found myself like how I explain things was a little bit differently. So I'm curious to see if anything will happen after I post that video, which I will do while this one's uploading, and then I gotta go babysit. So my day is far from over. I will leave you guys here tonight. Yeah, so I don't remember if I gave the update that 12 Days of Christmas, even though it still says that we're in this phase, it's kind of on pause. I'm going to run 12 Days of Christmas after Christmas because I have other things going on right now that demand my attention. And I got 3 more days of intense training. Like, it's going to be amazing. But my brain is going to explode. And then Saturday night after training, I have a show. So, like, Sunday, I think I'm going to be drooling into the couch. And I can't because we got to decorate for Christmas. But yeah. So, all that stuff going on. So 12 days was on pause until after Christmas. And just my sole goal, like this week with the business now, is to clean my email list and to prep for Mifke launch and get like a full on, like a fully well laid out pressure email sequence written. I'll tell you guys about that as I'm writing it. I haven't started yet. And all the fun stuff. So that's that. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And ta-da. So, if you take the quiz at charisma.style, I would love for you to drop down below here in the Facebook group for the Handmade How Home of the Pickle Peeps. Either place. I'm so curious what you guys are. I am in no way certified to interpret stuff for you, but I might be able to help you along a little bit. So, if you take the quiz, I will tell you right now that I am a charm, steady, lift. There we go. Or lift, steady, charm, whatever order they put them in. And that's all I'll say about it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Till then, keep it awesome. Stay awesome. Keep rocking the world.